Hola, buenos dias, and welcome to beautiful Cancun in Mexico. My name is Mark and I'm a Kiwi ultra distance runner living here in beautiful Mexico. If you haven't been with me on this channel before, well, I'm trying to become a world age group champion at ultra distance marathon, and this channel is all about my journey. So if you're a runner, you like ultras or marathons or anything, then stick around because I'm going to be sharing my journey with you, and I want you to come along for the ride as well. So why don't we hold each other accountable for our running goals and see whether we can get there together? That would be really cool. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been suffering pretty badly with COVID again for the second time, and I've had a lot of chest problems, lung problems, breathing, coughing, all sorts of terrible things. I haven't been able to do any running at all, and today was the first day that I was able to get back out there and do some running again. So this video is going to take you a little bit along that journey of my first day back from running from illness. So let's get into it. Okay. I am super excited because today is the day, and after 3 weeks of being ill with COVID very badly, I'm going to go for my first little run again today. So you're finally going to see me doing some training, which has been a long time coming. So going to go and do a little bit of a warm-up now and then get into a very short run, just see how the body reacts after being out for 3 weeks. Oh yes, what a feeling. Back running again, folks. Fantastic. I've lost a lot of fitness, that's for sure, so looking forward to getting that back. But we're going, that's the main thing. Whoa, okay, that's it. I'm done after just 15 minutes this morning, and that's all part of the process of coming back from injury and illness. And I want to talk about that in this video because in my opinion there's 3 distinct phases of being a runner. The first phase is the pre-injury phase, because you're always going to get injured at some stage. The second phase is being injured and dealing with that. And then the third phase is coming back from injury and illness. So post-injury and illness, that's a really important part, and that's where I'm at right now. So day 1, running again and exercising and just feeling where the body's at. And it's very important to understand exactly where your body's at, because it doesn't matter how fit you were before your injury or your illness. You've got to understand where you're at now, and your body is the best barometer for telling you that information. Now, over the last 3 weeks, I've had this terrible cough and COVID-like symptoms. It's been really bad, struggling to breathe at times, and it hasn't been very pleasant at all. So no running and well, pretty much no exercise for the last 3 weeks. So coming back from completely 3 weeks off, if you've ever had that experience before, you'll know that your body needs to go through a bit of a wake-up stage to get back. And I was fortunate that I had a fairly good level of fitness before I got sick, so I know what that felt like, and I can assess where I'm at today compared to that time. We'll just go over here and sit by the water. I love sitting by the water when I've finished my run. So yeah, it's all about assessing where you're at, and that was a really good run for me, just on 3 kilometers in 15 minutes. So around about 5 minutes per kilometer, just taking it easy and easing my way back into it. But now I've got a benchmark. I know exactly where I'm at. I'll take the next few hours and the rest of today to understand how my body's recovered from that. So yesterday and the days before, when I've been walking my dog quite a bit, I feel a little bit chesty after doing that exercise. So we'll see what happens today, whether or not I get coughing again and get a lot of that mucus out, because you don't want that mucus to be sitting on your lungs. So that's an important part of recovering. But the biggest thing I wanted to share was a lot of people, most people in fact, when they come back from injury or illness, they go too far too fast, and they end up getting re-injured or re-sick again, and that's always the biggest concern for somebody coming back from injury. So it's important. I've got no time frames in terms of my schedule and what I'm building towards. I'm going to make sure I listen to my body, and I make sure I get myself back into the best possible shape that I can. So that's my focus. I'm not worried about, oh, I've got to do this race on a certain date and I've got to be ready for it, and I start putting myself through a lot of emotional stress. And a lot of people do that. They have this, you know, they might have registered for a race and they think it's the end all and the be all, that they have to do that race. And as a result of that, if they pick up an injury or if they get sick, they keep trying to push through it. And I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that sits down and says, okay, I've got to listen to my body, I've got to wait for my body to tell me when I'm ready to go, and then there will be a race to do. And let's face it, there's always going to be a race available for you to do. So that's how I'm going to come back from this illness. I'm going to take my time. I am going to run every day. I have a day off. I'll do another one tomorrow, another 3Ks tomorrow. Then I can just compare it to today. I'm not worried about time or anything. It's all about how I feel and getting back into the routine of training again. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about running, is just getting into that routine of training. Let me know in the comments if you're one of those people that just love the routine of training and letting it become a really great habit that's part of your everyday life. I just love that about running. So yeah, I felt okay this morning. Of course, I've lost a lot of general fitness, but I know that will come back fairly quickly once I start putting in the kilometers. And the other thing that's really good is, in the last 3 weeks since I haven't been running, the temperatures here in Cancun have gone down considerably. So I think it's only about 21 degrees this morning. So compare that to usually when I'm running at 30 degrees Celsius. There's a huge difference, and it feels nice and fresh, and it's just lovely to be out here. It's a beautiful time of the year here, and I can't wait to get into some of my longer running schedules over the next couple of months, because it's going to be really nice just running in these conditions. So there we go. I've got back on the horse again, so to speak. Not literally, but I'm back training again, and it feels really good. So let me know what your strategy is in terms of coming back from illness and injury. Are you one of those people that try to get back into it very fast? Have you been caught out, as I said, about having a race that you've registered for, and maybe you've pushed a little bit too fast too soon coming back from injury, and you've caught yourself out getting re-injured? I'd really like to hear from you on that particular point. So in addition to the running, I'm going to start to introduce again my weight and strength training, and also my mobility training. That's something that I'm going to be incorporating in my everyday routine, and just slowly getting myself back in there, so I understand where I'm at and how good I'm feeling. So I'm going to take this first week of returning to exercising just to get myself into the fray, making sure that I don't get injured or sick again, and then evaluate from there before I go to the next step. So I'm not going to already have this pre-programmed plan that, okay, I'm going to do a week and then next week I'm going to step it up 10% or 15%. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take it week by week on how I actually feel. Another thing I do as part of my cool down is I come here and do a little bit of cycling in the park, which is great. And it's a really good way of just doing part of your cool down as well. I enjoy doing that. Boy, it's a beautiful day here today. If you've never been to Cancun on a holiday, put it on your bucket list. It's a beautiful place. I'm not sponsored by the Mexican tourist office or anything, but it is really a beautiful place to come and visit, particularly at this time of the year. I think the hurricane season is gone, and you can come here and get some beautiful settled weather, so it's very nice. So something else wifey and I have done as well is we've just brought a dehumidifier for our bedroom, and I've got to say, in the last 2 nights I've had even better sleeps than normal. and I'm wondering whether it is the dehumidifier and whether or not that's working. So that's a really interesting process as well. I usually get a good night's sleep, but this has been really good in the last couple of nights, so been interested about that. Do you have a dehumidifier? Let me know if you do. Does it work for you? And has it helped you get a better quality night's sleep? All those things are really important, of course, in training, and nothing more important than getting a great night's sleep as a runner, because rest is the #1 key in any training program. One of the things that I've done while I've been ill is having a look at a few running groups here in Cancun, and I've joined one of those while I've been ill. So when I get a little bit fitter, I'll go off and do a few runs with them and take you with me. Always interesting to join up with other people, particularly locals when you live in a foreign country. It's a good way to connect with the local community, and there's nothing like connecting with a group of runners anywhere in the world. I always love going for a run when I'm in a foreign city, and now that I'm living here and have been for some time, it's a good opportunity to go training with some other people. They do a few track sessions each week as well, which is really good, so I might go and join them for a couple of those. So that's something else that you can look forward to when I get moving along in my schedule a little bit more. So there we go, that was my first training run back into life again. It really does feel like that, doesn't it, sometimes, that you're really getting back into your life again. Now if you're out there today and you're watching this video and you might be injured, or you might be suffering from some illness that's stopping you from being able to go out there and do your running, just be patient, give yourself some time. Your body will love you for it. Remember, your body is this amazing vehicle that gives us this incredible thing called life, and it knows best how to deal with all these things. And as runners, sometimes we just all here and we want to get out there and we want to push ourselves and we want to get that rush from doing our exercise, but sometimes it's just the wrong thing to do. So if you're out there today and you're going through a bit of a hard time with injury or illness, then just take your time. Give your body all that time it needs to rest and get back into it, because it'll really thank you for it in the long run. And remember, running is a journey, it's not a destination, and you'll have plenty of time to get back out there and try and reach all the goals that you want to reach in your life. And that's exactly how I'm moving forward with my training plans and my ambitions to become a world age group champion. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for dialing into another running channel, and let's see whether we can do this together and hold each other accountable for all of our goals that we want to achieve as runners, no matter what level we're at within the running community. I'll be back again really soon with some more videos as I continue to ramp up my training and get pushing towards those ultra distances. So make sure you stick around. The best way to do that, of course, is to hit the subscribe button. It's free of charge. Not many things are in this world today, but hitting the subscribe button on my YouTube channel is free. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and a like as well. I'll be back really soon with some more videos as I continue to ramp up my training, and you can come along for that ride. So until next time, stay well, stay safe everybody, and right for now, it's adios from beautiful Mexico. See you again soon. Bye bye.